Emma Chamberlain ripped us off and we're okay with it. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, we have some very exciting items here on the chopping block. If you don't already know what this is Emma Chamberlain's coffee. Today, we're gonna be taste testing Emma Chamberlain's new coffee, and this is like after her rebrand, and we bought these on Black Friday like a few weeks ago. So they were like kind of on sale, and we wanted to just give it a try and see kind of like what all the hype is about, I guess.
They're really cute too, so yeah. I feel like either way I would want to buy it.
We were baristas. I worked at Starbucks and Evie worked at
Coffee Bean.
Two baristas are gonna try Emma Chamberlain's coffee. I got the Careless Cat blend, which is half calf, since I don't drink that much like caffeine drinks because it makes me tweak. It has like 2.5 out of 5 beans in terms of like how caffeinated it is. It is a medium roast, smooth, warm blend from Guatemala, Mexico, and Peru. We're okay with like spending a lot of money on this because all of her coffee is like ethically sourced and sustainable. And if you listen to her podcast, she mentioned that she hasn't made a dime off of Chamberlain Coffee just yet because she's like putting everything back into the brand. So that's something we support as vegs. So we thought that we should try her coffee by making it the way that she makes it. She usually makes a cold brew, which we don't have time for because it has to like steep for overnight. We're gonna use a French press and we're still gonna have it like cold. It's not gonna be iced, but whatever.
So her like recipe, I don't know if any of you have ever watched it, but she talks about how she uses like almond milk. So I got the sweetened version because sometimes I've noticed she switches in her videos. So I got the sweetened vanilla almond milk and then the nut pods, and they were out of the vanilla, so I just got the original. If you've seen her videos, she'll do like the coffee.
Does it have coconut?
She just fills up her coffee and then adds a splash of both. I've had it before with like the very first Chamberlain roast that she came out with, the little bags, but it wasn't like steeped long enough, so I feel like it wasn't an accurate like tasting of it. But so I'm hoping this will be good. I think it will be really good.
I'm predicting it will be very good.
Also, we've been waiting for this forever. And
it's been like, how many, it's
been like almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The anticipation has built and now I'm like so excited.
We're expecting a lot. A lot from this coffee. Okay, so the water is boiling and we're gonna get started on putting the coffee in the French press.
There's a Ziploc here. Oh.
I think you pull that. Ooh, that packaging though.
That was nice. I've never seen anything like that before.
The packaging is really smooth. Oh, see, it's a Ziploc.
It smells definitely like sweet. It has like a sweet flavor.
We're only doing like half of the French press because we don't need that much coffee today.
It's ground like really nicely.
Wow. You can buy a whole bean or ground, but we bought it ground. This coffee isn't ground necessarily for like a French press, but we're gonna make it work because I think French press is way better. We're doing 2 tablespoons for half of a French press.
Yeah. I think it's 32.
So we're doing like 1 tablespoon per serving. We're not sure if that's like the right ratio. Someone please help us if it's not.
Actually comment down below, please.
If you know anything about how a French press works. So we're gonna start brewing the coffee. And Evie's gonna do it.
So then what you're supposed to do is, I think, do like that. And you stir it. Sorry. And you have to let it sit there for a second.
Ooh.
It really is an art. I mean, I definitely haven't mastered it, but there's like so much that goes into it. Keep on learning every year. It's just
for
funny.
real.
I when it's halfway.
Oh, that's good.
At 1:43.
Yay! Okay, so we're gonna talk about our predictions for the taste based off of the notes that are written on the description on the website. We are doing Careless Cat, and the website says, calling all introverts. This one is for those who just can't right now. A more relaxed, half caffeinated blend for when you just want to chill. A smooth, warm, and balanced medium roast with warm notes of toasted almonds, semi-sweet chocolate, butterscotch candy, and raisin.
Sounds good.
I'm excited for like the almond-ish because I like nutty flavors. Like I feel like it tastes really good, and I think maybe with the almond milk, maybe it'll like help or bring out that flavor.
So I will be mixing it one more time because that's what I do at home. I don't know if it's right, but it feels right.
We're using a bamboo chopstick.
Said that's what you're supposed to do online. This is like the most satisfying part. Yay! All the
Yay!
beans like squished at the bottom.
I think it looks good.
Looks good.
So we're gonna be using these little tiny saucers to try just the drip, like without any almond milk, with no nut pod, just to like really see the flavor of the coffee and let it like resonate on our palate and encompass our mouths.
They didn't make it too watery. I definitely smell the nutty like notes. What was the other thing it said? Like butterscotch? It was like candy. Like candy's like so general.
Semi-sweet chocolate. Every coffee has a chocolate like essence.
I wish we had like more experience.
It's good. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been a little bit stronger, but I can still definitely taste like the coffee. It definitely does taste, I think, a little bit different than like a normal just like Folgers.
I think the description is a really good one. Like it's definitely a warm, it's not a very like sweet flavor. Not that like coffee's really sweet normally, but it doesn't have like a lot of bright notes. It's definitely a medium
More
roast.
muted, yeah. I think it's good. I think it is very accurate to what it says. What would you rate it?
The kind of coffee that I normally like is holiday blends, and like I really love dark roast. Like dark roast is my favorite. I would say probably like an 8.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna give it to.
Like it's ethically made, like fair trade. She like puts a lot of heart and soul into it. So I think those are really awesome things.
Yeah, the branding is really good.
The coffee's good. I just think I'd want something more lively in my mouth.
Yeah. So we have our mason jars, and we're gonna be making it kind of like, I don't know, like cold brew style, except it's not cold brew.
Good lukewarm style.
Lukewarm style.
It's so watery. Maybe we should do more next time.
This is our first time, so maybe with the social dog, we'll have the hang of it. It looks pretty dark on camera.
Yeah.
It is a little bit like more auburn because it's lighter. Yeah, it's looking good. This is what we got.
She does this so fast in her videos. She's like, ooh.
And she puts a lot of ice in it.
This is where it gets good. Oh, that was a lot. Not more.
That's good. It smells like creamer.
It smells sweet, the nut pods, but it's not at all. Because like even the vanilla one smells like that. Yeah, it's creamy.
It's not bitter at all. Like it completely took the bitterness away. I think this is really good.
It's nice if you don't like sweetened coffee. For me, I like putting milk in my coffee because it takes away that like bite in it, but I don't like it super sweet if I'm just drinking like black coffee. And it's a good replacer for half and half.
I think I would also give this like an 8 out of 10. Maybe like an 8.5.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think because I just like milk in my coffee.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of like elevates it. Plus it brings out
The
some
nuttiness.
of the flavor, yeah.
I love nutty coffee. It tastes so good. Like it just makes you feel like so warm and like wrapped. It like creates like a fullness in your mouth. I don't know if that makes sense. Like this is very good. I'd recommend doing her coffee recipe. I think it adds to like the full experience of like trying it out and like seeing the different flavors. That is that on Careless Cat. So the water has boiled for a second time, and I will read that description for
What
us.
it looks like.
Social dog blend, time for a treat. The kind of brew that's made for sharing. Full-bodied, complex, and smooth, with notes of milk chocolate, roasted peanuts, brown sugar, and a graham cracker finish. FOMO in a cup.
It's medium roast, velvety, and sweet. The brown sugar sounds good because brown
with the graham
sugar
cracker
flavor.
finish.
Yeah, brown sugar flavor is always like really rich. It smells like richer. It's also medium roast though, but the caffeine is at like 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 beans of caffeine. Being like 2.5.
I'll put the timer on. Mix it all up. Okay, let's smell it. That's what I like. That's the kind of smell I like. Okay, do you want to do it?
Here we go. That was so easy. Time to test it!
I love the way it smells. I already like it. I think it just smells stronger.
I'm expecting this to like kind of stay on our palate, like stay on
Yeah.
our tongue, which like medium roast is usually supposed to do. Obviously dark roast, where like blonde usually like glides over.
I get the nutty smell, but it's definitely not as strong as the other one.
That is a lot more rich.
That's good. That's nice. I can kind of like get the sweeter flavors because it doesn't like bite as much.
It's definitely very velvety, like I mentioned. It's very, I think just like you said earlier, richer. This is way better on its own than
Yeah.
the last one was. This is like a very good morning.
Do you want to rate it?
Coffee. I think I'd rate it like 9, almost 10 out of 10.
Same. Tastes really good. And I feel like it would taste really good with like oat milk. Like a little bit of oat milk in it. I wonder if it has something to do with the caffeine levels though. I could drink that black.
Like the proportions are right this time. Time to test it with the coffee recipe. That's good. I mean, on camera it looks the same as it did last time.
So it's pretty auburny though.
Yeah, this is the same color, but it's richer. A splash. There we go. We'll do a little swish action. Nut pods. Ooh. Yeah, it smells so sweet.
It smells good. Yeah, it's so interesting because that's like not even flavored either.
It's just for the texture. It smells so good.
Ready? I like that one. There's like a little aftertaste though.
I feel like the nut pods are little. I love a good nutty flavor. It's a little too nutty to where I can't really taste the notes of the coffee as much.
This one feels stronger though. Like it feels like I can also taste the richness of the coffee through the milk. Whereas the other one, it just didn't feel like that. But I'm wondering if that's because of the proportions.
I don't feel like we did much different though. I think it is just the blend of the coffee. When you think of a cup of coffee, it's like this flavor.
Yeah, I think with the milk, it's like a 9. Even though
I'll
it was like
definitely
a
say 9
10.
too. All right, so that was us trying Emma Chamberlain's coffee. Overall consensus, it's really good. I don't know like if I would buy it again if I'm like on a budget. We're on that like college student budget.
Yes.
Like if I was like a mom of 3 with like a steady income, like maybe I would consider buying it like monthly for myself. But I think to like try it and just test it out is like good enough for us right now.
I think it's a really good option. Like if it's really important to you to buy like fair trade and sustainably, it's a really good option. And they're really good and it's super cute packaging. And the bags are pretty big, which I was surprised. I would recommend it.
I'll link it down below, like all the links to like her website. Not like she needs promo from me, just to give credit where credit is due. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Evie also has a channel.
I do.
If you want to go check it out. I will see you whenever I post again. Bye!